Hey, hello. Just finishing up weekly stuff. I had maybe one more delve to do here on this tune, so I get a second vault slot with Hero from the delves. But I was turning in my herbs, so if you collect herbs out in Koresh, then you can bring them back to this vendor here to trade. And it's actually taken me a couple weeks to realize that, several weeks it looks like, that he actually rotates which one is the cheapest one, where it's an even trade. One herb you find out here is tradable across. Once I figured that out, I was able to watch and see, because he randomly rotates which one is cheap from day to day. So I was able to load up on a bunch of Lure Drop and Orbinid, and I'm kind of low on Aerithor Spear now, so that's what's up today. But if you are collecting herbs to make your own flasks and potions, or even if you're selling them, just be aware you can collect a lot of herbs out here in Koresh, because for me at least, the nodes out here seem to be pretty decent. Sometimes I'll get a lot, kind of like we did back in Dragonflight, where you pick an herb and you get like 11 of them. But then you can bring them back here, and as long as it's you see what's on sale for the day, and hopefully it's not Michael Bloom, you'll be able to load up on herbs. So for instance, I can get some Aerithor Spear here. Looks like I got 87. And for silvers, I got 123. Nice. All right. And for the golds, I got 64. And that's a pretty nice chunk right there. That's only from doing maybe one or two circuits of the islands, maybe just 1.5. But I tell you, to get that much Aerithor Spear out on the rest of Kazalgar, it takes forever. Don't like the herbing this time around, because you go there and you tap a node and you get 1 or 2 pieces, and then you go on to the next one, tap and get 1 or 2 pieces. It really takes a long time. Alright, well, let's go do a delve. For mining too, by the way, it also rotates. There's another trader right there. Let's see. I've not tried this yet, so we can pick what delve we want to go to. Mycomancer, Kriegel. Oh, we're not going to Kriegel's. Side Street. I've done Side Street this week. I don't think I've done Spiral Weave. Let's go ahead there. Alrighty. With any luck, we'll get a Flicker Gate. So this is the Peculiar Nerubian. Actually, I don't think I've seen this scenario in a while. Once again, I'll always do tier 11s nowadays. Even though technically if I just want one more hero slot, I could do an 8. But 11s shouldn't be that hard. I mean, I was doing 11s right at the start of the season when I still had last season's gear. Maybe if you're leveling up a new tune and your gear level's very low, maybe 11s would be tough. But even then, if you know how these things play, they're not too bad. So, what am I supposed to do here? It says here, enter treasure room. Oh, that's right. We got to go from the back of this one forward. can't remember, but I think this room is inaccessible once you collect the big treasure. As soon as we click that, we'll get wrapped up, and I don't know if this place is still open. So I'll grab the other goodies there. Oh, poor Zalthera of Zul'jin died here. Oh, a bunch of people died here. I'll say I've gotten a little more used to using Dragon's Breath for the stun instead of Supernova. It is a little cooler to be able to stun from a distance, but Dragon's Breath works good too. And I really do spend a lot more time in melee. Once I think about it, I spend a lot of time there. Alright, we're supposed to use this antitoxin on all the people in here. But clearing the delves each week, I would also recommend doing not just 11s, but bountifuls, because there's a higher chance to get flicker gates in there, which is fine if you want some extra undercoin, but mostly because they're also a higher chance then to get skips. And even if out of 4 delves you only see, let's see, 1 skip, that's still saves you some time. Oh, we seem to have a lot of mobs here, so I guess we'll use cooldowns. That's what they're for. Oh. Didn't even see those webs. That guy's shield. Did also remember this week running streets to take ice flows instead of shimmer. So I like shimmer a lot, so I just did it for streets just to see how effective the having blink is, because blink will get you out of the interrogation chambers and will also get you out of the chains. That's 2 bosses where you can negate their abilities, and it actually is really nice for those. I didn't personally find a whole lot of use for ice flows during that. I mean, every now and then you're moving and maybe you want to cast a glacial or something, but I don't know that ice flows is a must-have for anything in that dungeon as far as movement goes. As Frostwire, we're launching and you still are shooting Glacial Spike. And maybe Frostfire bolts to stack DC, but the rest of our stuff is, a lot of it's instants. And of course we're getting the instant cast Frostfire bolts too, so. So for streets at least, I think I will keep taking ice flows so we get our regular blink. Because being able to negate those 2 boss mechanics is pretty strong. But otherwise, I'll take the shimmer, because having 2 blinks is pretty strong too, for repositioning. I mean, I use that all the time in these delves. Oh, shoot.
Wherever the action is.
I do like the foot bombs. Does not seem to be much of a... Oh, look at that. See it spawning more out there, too. Doesn't seem to be much of an internal cooldown and how often it can pop out those. Sometimes you get a lot of bombs. It's really nice. And they do a decent amount of damage, too, so... I have not tried the trinket you get out of here that does foot bombs. Though from what I read on Wowhead, it's not the same kind of proc rate. I guess I should try it sometime, though. So I just believe in him. One thing that's a little bummer is they did lighten up some of these packs, sworn packs. I mean, I still see some with a lot of mobs, but very often, too, they're only putting 2 mobs, which is kind of a bummer, because I would like to be able to use my Cone of Cold reset on them. Get some nice damage. Which is harder if there's only 2. Alright, did I get... Oh, looks like I cleared everybody. Alright. I just gotta pick which way I want to go through. Necromancer, Witherers. Let's see. And we got Trickster and Spearfishers. Well, you know what? They kind of suck on both sides. Oh, this has a treasure, though. Let's do that. Yeah, see how many foot bombs there are? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Not complaining. Oh, man. Stupid webs. Yeah, look, the foot bombs just keep coming. Isn't that great? That's really one of the cooler power-ups now. And it's been that way for several weeks, so I don't know if they're going to fix that. Just like they aren't going to buff Frost mages. I think they have moved on to midnight. Somebody's got to design paintings for the new homes. See, I hardly had to do anything, that guy. I think it was all foot bombs. Yeah, 50% of that was foot bombs. Oh, look, more foot bombs. I'm certainly not complaining, and it does make these delves feel a little bit more like, I don't know if you did Shadowlands, but we had the Torghast runs where you just kept picking up more and more powers, and they didn't go away each run. And you have to do the next consecutive levels. But some of the things you pick up in here do make you feel pretty powerful. This makes it fun. I mean, it's not like you're not going to get through the content anyway, but they're making it certainly not quite so much of a drag. There we go. Yeah, piece of cake. It's definitely, as you get used, you can get used to the delves. You know how these things are going to work on any tune too. I'm doing it with multiple different classes. Oh, did I just open a bountiful chest? Darn it. So one thing too, if you've opened your 3, and it's all up to you, but if you're short on restored coffer keys, doing the bountifuls, of course, you can get a little extra rewards out of the the bountiful lock chest. So, but if you're just trying to do it for get another slot in your vault, you don't have to use a key on that chest, especially if you're all stocked up on undercoin. So you can do the whole delve, get a chance for the skip and the flicker gate, and you're still going to get extra undercoins, I think, from the bountiful. Or maybe that's only out of the unlocked chest. Either way, you don't have to use your restored coffer key at the end. I don't think you don't miss out on rune crest or nothing like that. It's just extra undercoin and, of course, the champion piece of gear, which you may or may not need. I think most of my tunes are pretty well set on that. I don't think I'd ever used that gate out of Tazavesh before to get to delves. See if it takes me back there. Ah, now that would be cool if it took you back there. That's alright. Alright, well, thanks for coming along for a little delve. I think that'll be my last delve one for the week, so I will catch you guys on delve videos next week. Thanks for watching.